Hey everybody, welcome to PixelHangover.com. We are running with a little more Trials Evolution User Tracks episode 11. So we took a little longer than usual to get this one out. I gotta say, I looked for tracks yesterday or last week. Wasn't feeling it or just couldn't find enough that I fancied. But here we are, episode 11. Got 5 good ones for you. The first one is another one that's done by Red Lynx. It's part of the Summer of Arcade section. So yeah, this is a fun one. It's just it's to me. There's another one. We have another one by Red Lynx. It's the last one we're going to show. It's a little more creative than this one. This is actually a super track or supercross one. Short, sweet, but it's a fun little. I had a little fun with it. This next one is the longest one we have today. It's called Big Country 7. I assume that's because there's 6 other versions of this, but the one thing that really stands out on this is the low gravity. I had a lot of fun with it. It kind of reminded me of some of the tracks you get, originally when you first were doing these epic jumps. That is just awesome right there. The speed you get here and going through the trees here. And then it's just overall, I really like this track. There's a couple of trouble points that I had, and I think I left in part of it. Let's see here. Yeah, it was, it flows real well, but that little bit of anti-gravity can either really help or really throw you off. This part right here, I think we're probably going to watch the painfulness. I forgot to edit it out, so we're just going to leave it because that's what we do. This right here needed to that bump right there is the reason why I will not make this jump. And something happens a little later on in the Red Lynx one where they actually. That's one thing that users don't do well yet is the kill boxes. What I mean by that is if you don't make a jump, have areas that'll kill you, like right here underneath. I don't make it again, I'm pretty sure. A little better, but not near. Yep, well, I didn't even get close. But if you land short of a jump and it's not, it's designed for you to, well, you can't go forward if you don't make that jump. There needs to be a kill box there, so it instantly puts you back. But Red Lynx does that well, and that's one thing that I don't see a lot of. Let's see, I don't think this is it either, but this was right here. So right there, I should be dead, but I'm dead, but I have to hit B for it to, reset me. So I was having a real good time with this part right here. And before and after this section, the map flows real well. It's a lot of fun. There we go. Right there's what you want, and that should do it. But even with that, I don't clear it by a lot. I did pretty good that time, but it's yeah. So with that anti-gravity, or a little bit of less gravity, really. It's cool feeling, but it can really throw you off. So I like the angle that he comes down to here. That's pretty cool. I like that. Gives you an added sense of speed. I like these outdoor, just wide open, fast country maps. I really do. And there's not enough of them anymore. They were kind of all anybody did right away, right? Because nobody knew how to use the editor. And speaking of using the editor, there's one coming up here. I believe it's our next one that is mind-blowing in the fact that I don't even have to hit a single button and you platinum it. And I had such a good little run going here, and then I screwed up. But I really like this part right here. And the camera work on this is really exceptional. So that's what really stands out to me on this map. I did this a few times in the trial run, and right there, and I think I was even pushed through the bike there, but it's one of those points where your body is like connected to the bike and you get screwed up. That happened a lot there. So here we go. Megademo. I don't even know how to describe this one. There's no audio at all. This one's here just to show how crazy and creative this editor can be. There's absolutely no writing in this. There's no control. This is all just someone's obvious trip. But how he does this kind of stuff is pretty impressive. I don't know how he's doing it, but that's pretty cool, and that's why it's in here. So that's the closest you get to a bike right there. I don't even know what to say. Now, I'm not controlling any of this. It's a first person thing, and I don't even know what to say, but it's obviously some trippy stuff's happening right here, and even though it's not a playable demo or a track, I just thought we gotta show this because it's so freaking crazy. I don't even know what this is. This is a I don't understand what's going on. I think he calls it demo. The word demo's in there, so I don't know if he's just showing off, some of the stuff that he's figured out what to do. I don't know how a lot of this is going to incorporate into a trials map, but I could see, some of these theories and concepts being pretty cool. I can't imagine how long it took to program all this, but either way, it was bizarre enough to catch my, get my attention, and I thought, well, you know what, let's throw it up here, and why not, right? So once again, if you want to download this crazy thing, it's called Megademo. It's by Mutetus is the creator. Once again, I haven't touched any controls here. This is all, and right here is where I thought, well, maybe I got some control, and then no, it says thanks for watching. Okay, so we're done. I don't get the point. Other than to show off what they figured out to do, and it's impressive. There you go. Platinum is what you actually get. I already earned it. So here we go. Back to a normal map. MetaMorphic here, 1.1, and this is a fun map. I like this one. This is old school, and this is an old school bad move coming up here. But it's an old school map that, a little bit on the dark side. I'd like to see it a little brighter, but it's a fun map. Right here, if you do download it, you might want to. I figured out here the third time. You want to pop up that and then back up and get a good running start on this. For some reason, you need that to get over that right there. And other than that, smooth sailing. Except for a couple of screw ups that I do here. I'm gonna bunny hop off that, and that should be good. Now this right here, I added this because that was about 3 minutes of pain. Look at the 11 faults, 12. Yeah. For some reason, this angle got me, and I normally do pretty good on this kind of stuff, but wasn't happening when I've trialed this. When I first played this before recording it, I flew right through this. Didn't even take note of this area. I remember it now. I'll get through that, and let's see here. It's it's just I like these ones that are just old school and fun and not much pressure to them. They're just, you can get through them without much effort, and I thought that was the end, by the way. That's why I flipped. It was not the end yet. It's coming up. Yeah, end should be right there, and I like that end right there. Slamming him into the old grave, and there's blood. So here we go. This would be our 5th one. This is another one by redlynx. Another Summer of Arcade. You got the squirrel following you there. Gotta be honest with you, I don't know exactly which Summer of Arcade game this is. Maybe Deadlight? No, I don't know. But this one, redlynx put a lot of effort into. You'll see as we go along here. I like this a lot. That was an example of a kill box that before that. As soon as I was past that where it should be, it killed me, and I like that. So I know that it's not good. I like how they changed stuff here. Like I said, they actually put some good effort into this one. Some floating stuff there. At first I thought, oh, I'm not going to make it. Oh, I am going to make it. So anyways, thanks for watching. We are wrapping it up here. Last few moments. Click the button at the top right or top left, and we can go to other episodes we've done. There's some awesome tracks that we have highlighted. But we appreciate the views. We appreciate, subscribe to get all of our shows, all of our videos. We're a brand new channel, but we got a lot on the way, and things are off to a good start. So thanks for downloading things. We appreciate it. Pixelhangover.com. Have a great day.